Most construction mistakes don't happen at the end of the job. They happen early, when everything still looks fine. That's why the most expensive mistakes are the ones nobody notices at first. When a job goes bad, people usually blame the last trade, the last step, or the final inspection. But in reality, the problem almost always started days or weeks earlier. This video is about how professional contractors catch mistakes before they turn into rework, callbacks, delays, and lost profit. The biggest lie on job sites is this: if it looks okay, it probably is. That mindset costs contractors thousands. Mistakes don't announce themselves. They hide behind drywall. They get covered by finishes. They get buried under the next step. By the time something looks wrong, it's already expensive. The fastest way to catch mistakes before they cost you is to slow down before work starts. Not slow down the whole job, slow down the decision points. Before cutting. Before installing. Before covering anything up. That's where mistakes are either caught or locked in. Good contractors don't rush the start of a task. They verify first. They check layout before cutting. They check levels before installing. They check framing before drywall goes up. Because once materials are installed, every correction costs double. Time, money, and credibility all take a hit. One of the biggest differences between average contractors and pros is when they look for problems. Average contractors wait until something looks wrong. Pros assume something will be wrong, and go looking for it early. That mindset alone prevents most major mistakes. Here's a habit that separates experienced contractors from everyone else. Pros walk the job twice a day. Once in the morning, before work starts. This walk is about setup. They look for layout issues. Material placement problems. Missing information. Things that could derail the day. Catching a mistake before the crew starts costs nothing. The second walk happens before leaving the site. This one is critical. Because this is when mistakes get buried. Before drywall covers framing. Before concrete sets. Before finishes hide rough work. If something is wrong at the end of the day and you ignore it, you're choosing to pay for it later. Professionals don't do that. Another rule that experienced contractors live by is simple: if something feels off, stop. That feeling usually comes from experience noticing small inconsistencies. A measurement that doesn't match. A detail that looks rushed. A material behaving differently than expected. Small problems never fix themselves. They only get hidden. And hidden problems always come back bigger. Many contractors think catching mistakes early means working slower. It doesn't. It means working smarter. Rework is the slowest work you'll ever do. Callbacks are the most expensive jobs you'll ever return to. Fixing mistakes after finishes are installed kills profit fast. Preventing mistakes is faster than fixing them, every time. Another reason mistakes slip through is pressure. Tight schedules. Clients pushing timelines. Crews rushing to stay on pace. That pressure is real. But speed without verification is chaos. Professional contractors build verification into their workflow so quality doesn't depend on memory or luck. This is why checklists matter. Not complicated paperwork, simple mental checks. Is layout confirmed? Is framing straight and secure? Is moisture accounted for? Is this ready to be covered? Every trade has a version of this. The contractors who survive long term are the ones who respect it. The best contractors don't fix more problems than others. They prevent more problems than others. They understand that profit isn't made by rushing, it's protected by catching mistakes early. That's how jobs run smoother. That's how reputations stay strong. That's how businesses grow without burnout. If you want fewer callbacks, less stress, and more control on your job sites, start looking for mistakes before they become expensive. Because once they're visible, it's already too late.